Alright, I have to be honest with you, I'm so tired of watching half-baked covers on YouTube. What's up everybody, Jordan here, and today we're talking about song arrangements. Why we need to work a little longer to give our fans what they really want. There are three basic versions of any song: the recorded, live, and acoustic. The recorded version is what goes on your album, your lyric video, and what most people will listen to most often. The live version is what you play at your show. It will also be on your live album if you make one, and the live videos you record. The acoustic version is what you'll play at coffee houses, acoustic showcases, and put on your acoustic video and album if you choose. Most artists you'll come across will make a well thought out record. Then they take that recording and try to transcribe what they can into a standard 5-piece band for their shows. And for an acoustic version, they'll play chords on their guitar or piano, and if we're lucky, add a couple riffs. But you're not like most artists, so let's look at what pros do so you can get inspiration. They spend countless hours writing, rewriting, recording, producing, and tweaking their songs for their albums and lyric and music videos. Then for their live shows, they go in and rearrange their songs and get the best experience from their music. They might develop longer intros and outros, they might add some audience participation, they might add on an extended sing-along, and they'll also change the melody enough to keep it interesting and different. And they'll arrange the song to fit their band, no matter the size. And finally, they spend time to arrange the song again for their acoustic version, that they'll either play out, make a video of, or incorporate into the show. Let's look at Jon Bellion as an example. I put the links to his 3 versions of Stupid Deep in the description. I would add them on here, but I don't really want this video taken down from a copyright strike. So each version has a completely different vibe, and his live version even has a different melody. So why should you consider following this pattern? Most of it comes down to 3 things: what your audience expects, expanding your creativity as an artist, and gaining a little more success in your pursuit of making a living with music. Let's start with what your audience expects. As an audience member listens to your track, they want to hear a high-quality recording. They expect precision in timing, tuning, and a well-thought-out arrangement. The better you do with these and match that quality with a high level of mixing and mastering, the more your audience will appreciate and buy your song. Most artists I see take their recording and try to transcribe it to fit a 5-piece band. The result is a little different than they might hope for. To the audience of your concert, it just sounds like a worse version of your album. The crowd does not want to pay to hear a worse version of a song they can listen to for free on Spotify or YouTube. The remedy to this is to rearrange your song for the stage. The goal here is to make it different enough that the audience wants to buy your record and to consistently buy tickets to experience the live version. And finally, the acoustic version. Search for any acoustic cover on YouTube and you'll find thousands of videos of people just chugging away on their guitars. They play the chords with a little rhythm and they sing the song. Most of these videos are extremely painful and the rest are at best adequate. Unfortunately, this is how most artists create acoustic versions of their own songs as well. But how do the pros do it? There are some covers you'll see that rise above the rest in popularity. Why? Well, it's because they've reimagined the song. They use a different tempo, a different feeling, a different instrumentation, and you can do the same. Again, if one of your fans clicks on the link of your acoustic version, give them a reason to buy it. Make it different enough that they want to listen to it as well as the other 2 versions. You can definitely do this, but it will take time. Imagine how much better of a writer and arranger you'll become if for every song you write, you create 3 versions. After working on your record, you'll have a great ear for production. After arranging the acoustic and live versions of the song, your shows will become more entertaining, and you'll gain a new skill set that will make you a great musical director. You of course don't have to create all 3 versions at once, but let's say eventually you create the recording, the live, and the acoustic versions. How do you use them to help make a living? Well, first, you release the recorded version on your album, EP, or as a single. You'll sell it to fans and you'll publish it to Apple Music and Spotify. Then you take that recording and create a lyric video. After some time, you release the music video. Once you have the acoustic version created and recorded, you release the song as a single and you release the acoustic video. Finally, you create the live version. Again, you can record and release it as a single or part of a live album, but you'll also use it at your shows. You can record yourself performing and release the video on YouTube. So let's take an example of those versions of Stupid Deep. As of this recording, The Spotify streams of the normal recorded version is about 60.5 million views. The acoustic version on Spotify has 5.1 million views. The music video has 5 million views, and the acoustic video has 2.3 million views. The lyric video has almost 600,000, and then the live video has almost 200,000. But on top of that, we'll add a percentage of ticket sales. As of December 2020, Spotify pays up to $4,000 per million streams based on a variety of factors, and YouTube pays about $5,000 per million views. So we're going to do some quick math here, but first a disclaimer. These are all assumptions and not reflective of actual revenue. Just use this as an example. So let's lowball it and say that these songs got about $3,200 per million Spotify streams. So the recorded version on Spotify made about $200,000, and the acoustic version on Spotify made about $16,000. YouTube pays about $5,000 per million views. So the music video made about $25,000. The acoustic video made about $12,000, and then the lyric video and live video made about $3,500 combined. But with the live version, we're also going to add some increased ticket sales because now his fans have a reason to come to his show every time he plays. So the total for YouTube and Spotify revenue is about $251,000. And if he stopped releasing after putting out just the recorded track for Spotify and the official music video, it would have only been $220,000. So that's a difference of $30,000 plus a portion of ticket sales that needs to be added. That's at least 13% that would have been left on the table. On top of that, there's all the intangible profits and benefits from being able to arrange music in such a way that gives people a reason to buy 3 versions of the same song. Again, I've put the links to Stupid Deep in the description. Please go and listen to them and think about how you can arrange your songs. This is just an example, but the process is the same for many of the top artists. Record labels know they need to make their money back somehow. That's why they're in business. And since you're thinking about your artistry as a business, you should use every tool you can to create more income so you can keep doing what you love. Your audience will thank you even if they don't know why. Your skills as an artist will increase and your bank account will be happier. I'm so glad you're here learning with me, and I can't wait to see your next concert.